Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? I'm Samtoryu. I hope everyone's doing well. So we're back here with another Magic the Gathering video. Um, I just realized I need 460 gems to buy the Mastery Pass. And I don't have much time to buy it. There's just about 42 hours left. So I'm hoping I can make this 460 gems in a draft. I have roughly 10,000 gold, not quite, 9,600. I should reach 10,000 gold very soon. And we have a few options. We've got the Quick Draft Lorwyn Eclipsed. This is not the Premier Draft, which is the one I did last time. There is the Premier Draft, but this is for the Magic the Gathering set. So why am I going to do the Lorwyn Eclipse set instead of the Avatar the Last Airbender set? Well, for two reasons mostly. One, it's less gold to get in. Um, it's only 5,000 gold, which would leave me more gold left over to go Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles drafts if I'm successful, and two, for more variants, because I should be able to squeeze out 2 attempts before the Battle Pass Mastery cycles on to the next one. So, Quick Draft Lorwyn Eclipse. This is the one I'll be doing. Like I said, I'll be drafting against bots instead of versus humans. There are pluses and negatives to this, so I'll get longer time on the draft. I'll get longer time to look at the cards, which is helpful, especially for someone who's very new to Limited like I am. That does mean I might be able to put together a bit of a more coherent deck or a more archetype-based deck because the bots, they care a lot about the rarity of each card as opposed to actually good cards. However, other players who I will play against will also get this benefit. So it's kind of a give and a pull. So what will I need? What I'm hoping for anyway. 4 wins, uh, means I'm 10 gems short, which is a crying shame. 5 wins will get me 650 gems, which will definitely be enough for the Mastery Pass. So I'm hoping for a 5-win record. 5 wins, 3 losses, I'll take that all day. 7 wins? Come to Papa. But 5 wins is what I'm really hoping for. So, with that being said, let's jump straight into it. 5k, deduct. I've got my achievement for entering in 5. So you can see there's no timer on this one. I'm drafting versus bots. I get to really take my time with the pick. It's still pick 1, not pick 2. So, we've got a land here. Red-blue land. It could be interesting. Although I'm hesitant to pick that first, even if it might be good. We've got a fairy. We've got a good red card here. To a creature or a planeswalker, deal 4 for 1 blank and 1 red, 2 mana total. We've got no really amazing cards in the pack. I mean, Cinder Strike is definitely tempting, don't get me wrong. Yeah, the fact that that's an instant is quite beneficial indeed. What's next? It's tough. Choose 1, return target creature from your hand to your graveyard. Return 2 target creatures that share a creature type from your graveyard to your hand. So this is really archetype based. And I think for blacks it's mostly elves or perhaps goblins, right? So I might take Unbury, actually, because it gives me a clear path of where to go. I don't have really any stellar cards here that stand out to me as like a must pick. The Fort Weft Lieutenant. Whenever this creature or another Kithkin you control enters, target creature you control gets 1/1 and gains trample until the end of the turn. Hey, for a 2/2, that seems pretty good. But it's forcing Kithkin for sure. Whereas black is open to both if I take Unbury, sorry, it's open to both elves and goblins, right? So I'm thinking either Unbury or Cinder Strike. I think I'm gonna take Unbury. So what's next? I'm not locked into the road I need to pick just yet, but I'm still likely just going to take the best card. So what we got here? We got Blightrot. Put 4 -1/1 counters on target creature. Not a bad removal spell, especially because it's instant speed. 3 mana, it's a little expensive, but the fact that it's an instant is nice. Target creature gains trample and haste until end of turn. Draw a card. I tried that in the last draft. I didn't have too much success with that one, to be honest. We got Timid Shieldbearer, another Kifkin. Creatures you control get 1/1 until the end of the turn for 5 mana as an instant cast, and a 2, 1 and a white for a 2/2. So if I chose the Kifkin card in the last one, I would have definitely chose the Timid Shieldbearer here. But given that I didn't, let's have a look at Pyrrhic Strike as well. As an additional cost to cast this spell, you may blight 2, choose 1. If this spell's additional cost was paid, choose both instead. Destroy target artifacts or enchantment, destroy target creature with 3 mana or greater. So a great removal and also a way to target artifacts or enhancements. But I really don't think there's too much in it, to be honest. When this creature becomes tapped, create a 1/1 token fairy with flying. Not bad. I mean, a good card. Or an elf. I could go for the elf. Actually, it's pretty good elf. You get 2 surveils from this creature. It's 2 costs, 3/1, so pretty decently started. And that'd leave me black-green pretty much. I'm thinking between Blight Rot and Leosal Informant, Alana Informant. I think I might get this Blight Rot in the future, though, so I'm going to take the elf. Let's see where we go from here. We definitely are looking for a black-green elf deck. That would be nice. Well, we've got Safe Right Cavalry, which I do like this card. For those who don't know, it's a 3 and a green for a 4/4, and it can only be targeted by this creature can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. So it's kind of like the opposite to Menace. Sizzling Changeling. It's a shapeshifter. When this creature dies, exile the top card of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play that card. It's a shapeshifter, it'd fit in, but it's red. I think I'm going to go with the Safe Right Cavalry. I don't mind this card at all, to be honest. Is there anything else worth considering? I'm definitely pivoting towards Elf Black if I take it. Glamamite, nifty card. Yeah, I'm going to take the Safe Right Cavalry. What's next? So, a quick glance. There are no elves. There's also very few black cards. There are some green cards, and there's the Prideful Feastling. So this is Shapeshifter, so it'd count as an elf. It's a 2 and a black or a white. Well, I'd be playing it as a black. Changeling Lifelink, so it counts as an elf. And a 2/3. Honestly, not bad. And Lifelink's pretty good, I think. What else we got? Unforgiven Aim. Choose 1. Destroy target creature with flying. Destroy target enchantment. Creature. Create a 2/2 black and green elf creature token. Nothing amazing. This is a vivid card. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each color among permanents you control. So, at the current rate, if we just assume black-green, this would be a 5 cost card, a 4 and a green, for a 6/5 with reach and trample. I mean, honestly, that's pretty fucking good. But to be fair, the Prideful Feastling, that opens more opportunities for Vivid in the future because it counts as black and white. So I think I'm going to take the Prideful Feastling. I'm not terribly happy about it, but I think we're going to go there. Alright, what's next? So we've got an elf. We've got another Unbury. Sun Dappled Celebrant. Okay. Convoke Vigilance for 4 and 2 white for a 5/6. I mean, that's definitely good. A Blight Rot. We had a look at this before. It is some removal. The Changeling Wayfinder. Search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Yeah, okay, so we've got some decent options. Let's take a look at the elf card. This creature must be blocked if it's able to. Whenever this creature attacks, another target elf you control gains 2/1 until the end of the turn. So I'm thinking between this, and Blight Rot. 4 decent cards. A removal, but I feel like I will wheel some removal, or I might be able to get it later. So the Shapeshifter or a second Unbury, really. I don't know. This card's good, but with 2 health only, it's not the best. It will combo pretty well with the Unbury. Don't get me wrong. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take the Unbury. Alright, what's next? I'm looking for elves. Black or green would be nice, and there is none of the above. So we're in no man's land here, guys. The Glister Bairn is a Vivid. It's a blue. So that'd get me 4 if I were to have the Prideful Feastling on the board as well. Beginning of combat on your turn, and the target creature you control gets +X/+X, where X is the number of colours among permanents you control. Maybe this would be better for a Kifkin deck as opposed to an Elf deck, as they tend to get like more tokens, or I don't think I'll be so wide with Elves. Target creature you control against 1/1 and Vigilance until the end of the turn. Not bad. Heirloom Anti. This creature enters with 2 -1/1 counters on it. When another creature controlled dies, surveil 1, then remove a 1/1 counter from this creature. And if I take this, well, I only have 2 elves at the moment, right? So I could pivot 2 goblins if many good goblin cards come. So let's take a look at the assassin. When this creature dies, put a -1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature. It's a 1 cost. I'm thinking in between these two. I do like the Surveil, especially if I am going elves. But a 1-drop, 1/1, and then a -1/1 on something is also pretty nifty. I have a no 1 cost so far, and to be honest, I'm not sure in the elf archetype how many 1 costs there are. Okay. Okay. Well, even though this is a 5 cost, it means I need to have 3 green, which could be possible, but there is a chance that I can't play this on round 5, but I can play this potentially on round 8. Likelihood, right? Because I would then have a pretty good chance of having 3 greens. I think I'm gonna take the Bogart. I think. Not too happy about it, don't get me wrong. Bad choice. I'm gonna take the Bogart. Let's move on. So again, here we have another Prideful Feastling. We have no Elf. We have no Goblin either. And then in terms of green cards, we've got just this one. I think I'm going to take another Prideful Feastling. But I don't know if I'll play it. That might be a card I drop. Choose one, target creature control deals damage equals to power to target creature, or destroy target artifact. I really like this card, but I'm not going to take it now. What's next? A Tree Folk Druid, add 1 mana of any colour. Well, if I'm just black-green, this won't be terribly necessary. Blight 1, discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Okay, that's a 1 and a red for a 1 and a 3. Elder Anti, when this creature enters, create a 1/1 black and red goblin creature token. Let's have a look at the Blighted Black font. When this creature enters or attacks, you may blight 2. If you do, draw a card and lose 1 life. And that is a 5 for a 3/7. Maybe it's wrong for me to take this, when I could just take the Great Forest Druid. It's like a blight option. It's a little bit of ramp, because I can tap it to add 1 mana for any colour, which might end up fixing stuff. So I'll take the Druid. But again, I'm not happy. I'm looking for elves, looking for goblins, looking for black, looking for green. Artifact. Equipment. Barb Bloodlayer, 1 and a black. Flash. When this equipment enters, attach it to a target creature you control. That creature gains Wither until the end of the turn. Equipped creature gets +1/+2. Equipped for 2. Or a Cinder Strike. It must be between these two. I mean, a Cinder Strike, just 1 cost, is pretty good. And I know it's red, but the Great Forest Druid allows me to play it. And, you know, I might get a red-green or a black-green land in the future. But it seems a bit of a risk. I'll take the Bloodlayer. It's the only black card there. So we've got a green elemental here, Vivid. When this creature enters, you gain life equal to the number of colours among permanents you control. A 4, 3 and a green for a 2/4. A lot of red cards left up here. Guess I'll take the green card. Okay, an aura, flash, enchant creature. When this aura enters, enchanted creature gains trample and indestructible until the end of the turn. Enchanted creature gets +2/0. Or as this artifact enters, choose elemental, elf, fairy, giant, goblin, kithkin, merfolk, treefolk. When a permanent you control of the chosen type enters, you gain 1 life. Sacrifice this artifact, return target creature of the chosen type from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, so I like these two, definitely. I think they're both interesting. Don't blight two. All 3 of them are worth choosing, maybe. But the thing is taking the Dawn Blessed Pennant right now means that I am heavily indexing into elf or goblin, and I only have 2 elves, and I have 1 goblin. So maybe I take the Chaos Spear, which is a goblin. I'm going to take it, the Chaos Spear. It's 1 of 3 creatures in my deck currently that are on 3 mana. Again, 2 bad cards. I think both of these are going into my sideboard, but we'll see. And this artifact, which I've seen a lot of people playing standard actually. It is a shapeshifter, which is nifty. But I'll add it. Okay, first pick. Spinerock Tyrant, my boy. Spinerock Tyrant, if I was red, I would happily choose that, but look what we've got here. Gloom Ripper. 3 and a 2 for an elf assassin. When this creature enters, target creature you control gets +X/+0 until the end of the turn, and up to 1 target creature an opponent controls gets -0/-X until the end of the turn, where X is the number of elves in your graveyard. Well, that's an easy pick, and I think that means we're going elf. Elf shapeshifter, hardcore. If we can find them, that is. And there is neither an elf nor a shapeshifter in this hand. We are taking board clear. This would be nice in a Kithkin deck, which unfortunately I'm not. Turn target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Then, if it isn't your main phase, blight 2. Well, I'm hovering this one for now. What else we got here? Spell costs 1 less to cast if you control a Kithkin. When this creature enters, draw a card. I think I'll take the Dose of Dawnglow. It is 5 cost. Return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. It's 4 white, 4 mono, 4 mana, sorry, and a black. It is a little expensive, huh? But I'm taking it. Okay, Elf Assassin, 1/1 with Death Touch for 1 green. I like this one a lot, but let's have a little look around, see if there's any other options. Not seeing any elf. Midnight Tillin. I don't hate this card, but I'll take the Virulent Emissary. Lice Alana Dignitary, 1 and a 1 green for a 2/3. As an additional cost, to cast this spell, behold an elf, or pay 2. Add 2 mana, activate only if there's an elf card in your graveyard. So, if I play this on turn 2, I could potentially, on turn 3, potentially anyway, drop a 5 cost. I think at this point it's between the Lice Alana Dignitary and the Stomplin. And I will take just the flat elf. Easy peasy. What's next? No elf here, unfortunately. At this point, I am definitely happy with some board removals. It's a 3 cost, which is a little expensive, but it's for 1/1 counters on target creature permanently. I'm going to take it. I'll take the board removal. 1 elf. We've got the Stoic Grove Guide. Exile this card from your graveyard to create a 2/2 black-green elf creature token. Activate only as a sorcery. It's a 4 or a black or a green for a 5/4. I think it's a must-take, to be honest. It's either this or the Rooftop Percher. Well, potentially the Pummel for Hire is not that bad. Gloom Ripper's a 4/4. The Cavalry's a 4/4. I'll take the Grove Guide. Great. The Gloom Ripper's number that you control plus the number of elves in your graveyard. So, what's next? Costs 1 less to cast for each color among permanents you control with both reach and trample. And, you know, I have a black-red, I have a black-white, and I've definitely got a lot of black-green. So, in most circumstances, this costs 4 and a green. I know it's not an elf, where the Fear Dot Core is. I think it must be between these two. I think I'm going to take the Pummeler. Yeah, take the Pummeler. Okay, what's next? No elf, unfortunately. A second Pummeler. Not too happy about that. Vivid. When this enchantment enters, search your library for up to X basic land cards, where X is the number of colors among permanents you control. Reveal those cards, put them in your hand, then shuffle. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. I'll take the second Pummeler. Hopefully some elves will here. Well, there's a Shapeshifter. Or the Gut Splitter Gang. At the beginning of your first main phase, you may blight 2. If you don't, you lose 3 life. I'm going to take the Shapeshifter, but I don't know if it'll find a spot in my deck. What's next? No elf, of course. It's between these two. When this creature enters or attacks, you may blight 2. If you do, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Or the Gilt Leaf Embrace. Flash. Enchant creature. When this aura enters, enchanted creature gains trample and indestructible until the end of your turn. I'll take this, but it's going in my sideboard for now. No elf, but I'll take the Midlight Tillin unless the Stalactite Dagger looks good. When this equipment enters, creates a 1/1 colorless shapeshifter creature token with Changeling. Equipped creature gets 1/1 and is of all creature types. I'll take the Midnight Tillin. For now, I'll just bring it into my main deck, and this is definitely going into the side deck. So, heading into pack 3 here, and I'm not too happy, to be honest, about the current state of the deck. I mean, I hit the Gloom Ripper, but I didn't hit no other amazing elves. Lies Alana Dignitary as an additional cost. To cast this spell, hold an elf for pay 2, add 2 mana, activate only if there's an elf card in your graveyard on tap. Now, I do already have one of these, but I might very well take this as a second. We've got Shimmer Creeper, Menace. Vivid. When this creature enters, each opponent loses X life, and you gain X life, where X is the number of colors among permanents you control. So again, X is likely to be 2, it could potentially be 3. I like them both. What else we got? 2 black spells, maybe worth considering. Target creature control against Death Touch and Lifelink until the end of the turn. When that creature dies, this turn create a 2/2 black and green elf creature token. So looking at my curve, I could definitely do with more whites. More 1 cost, sorry. Anti-Sentence sounds like a goblin card. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land permanent card from it. That player discards that card. Target creature gets negative 2/2 until the end of the turn. Thinking between these 3. How many elves do I currently have in the deck? Just 6. That does not seem like a lot. Well, how many shapeshifters too, actually? So I've got 3 shapeshifters, so could be 9. I'll take the Dignitary. See elf, take elf. I don't see an elf. Another Blight Rot is a 3 cost. A goblin, it's a 1 and a black for a 1/3. Whenever you attack target attacking goblin you control, gets a +1 until the end of the turn. Doesn't seem so useful. Return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Did I already pick up a dose of the Dawn? I did. I would rather not have 2 of them. This is the Eclipsed Marrow, not the Eclipsed Elf. Enchant creature you control. When this aura enters, enchanted creature fights up to 1 target creature an opponent creature controls. Enchanted creature gets +2/2. Now, I would be happy with more removal, and this is technically a removal. It's more expensive than the Blight Rot, for which I already have 1. It's between these 2, it must be. Especially because I already have quite a bit to be able to access my graveyard. Let's have a look at the curve. I'll take the Pitiless Fist. Maybe that's the wrong decision. But I felt like it was tough. Again, we have 1 elf here. A Dawnhand Eulogist. Menace. When this creature enters, mill 3 cards. Then if there's an elf card in your graveyard, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. I think I'll just take the elf. Is there anything else really considering? Search for a basic land? Not too hyped about that, considering I'm just running a 2-color deck here. We'll take the elf. What's next? It seems like Gloom Ripper's my big option. There's an additional cost to this scale. Buy 1 or pay 3. Exile target creature. Graveshifter. When this creature enters, you may return a target creature from your graveyard to your hand. Ooh. 2 good options here. I think I'll take the Graveshifter. What's next? A Goblin, a Kifkin, a Goblin, a Kifkin, a Shapeshifter. I did take the Bard Bloodlet before. I don't think I'm going to take it again. When this creature enters, exile up to 2 target cards from graveyards. You gain 3 life. 5 cost, 3/3. It is a Shapeshifter. Or the Prideful Feastling, which is also a Shapeshifter, and it gives me lifelink. Now this is obviously good for decks quite like mine that want to search through their graveyards for certain things. I'm gonna take the Feastling though, another Feastling. A 3rd Feastling, which I definitely won't play, so maybe that was the wrong decision. And again, we'll look in here, no elves, sad face. Doze of the Dawnglow. Return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield, then if it isn't your main phase, Blight 2. So what am I really happy about this? I mean, I'm just happy about the Gloom Ripper, really. I'd much prefer the Unbury as a source to get creature types from my graveyard to my hand. And I can't take another Prideful Feastling again. Or can I? Tend the Sprigs, it's not really an option for us. Fine, I'll take another dose of the Dawnglow, but again, I'm not happy. There are very few elves here. There is 3 options. The Dream, Caesar, Flying. When this creature enters, you may blight 1. If you do, each opponent discards a card. Okay. 4 cost 3/2 flying with 1 black. Or the Shapeshifter. I'll take the Shapeshifter. The Heirloom Ante, this creature enters with -1/1 counters on it. Okay, so what do I want from here? Between the Heirloom Ante or the Luminolusk? It's like the snail that wants to kill you. I think I'm going to take the creature with Death Touch, the Tarina Green, for a 2 and a 4. No, I'm going to take the heirloom ante. Again, no elves. Taking a look at the Scarblade Malice, which I don't have a copy of. Target creature control against Death Touch and Lifelink until the end of the turn. When that creature dies this turn, create a 2/2 black and green elf creature token. Well, it almost must be that. Vivid. When this creature enters, each opponent loses X life. Yeah, okay, we've seen that one before. One of these two, I think. I'm going to take the Malice. A little combat trick that can get an elf on the board. Well, this is definitely going into the sideboard. And then I'll take the Puka's Eye. When this artifact enters, draws a card, then choose a color. This artifact becomes a chosen color. Draw a card. Activate only if there are 5 colors among permanents you control. It's going in the sideboard. And another Barbed Bloodlair. Okay, so overall, I would think this is maybe a 2.5 out of 5 deck. I'm definitely very happy with the Gloom Ripper, don't get me wrong. It's a good card. But, well, how many elves do I have in total here? 8, with 6 shapeshifters. And I probably won't play all 6 of the shapeshifters. Could be a lot better, couldn't it? Could be a lot better. Well, I'll trim the deck now, and then I will come back to you soon with a potentially playable deck, and we're looking for those 5 wins. Okay. This is the deck I've settled on. So I dropped a third Prideful Feastling and the second Wildvine Pummeler, both of which I do think are good cards. The weakest card in my deck is potentially the Midnight Tillin. It does have some use, of course, because I have a lot of Tutor from graveyards, or the Gloom Ripper effect, which is based upon what's in the graveyard. And of course, if I'm Midnight Tillin and get the Gloom Ripper, I'll definitely choose it. So I kept most of my elves. I have a lot of shapeshifters. So I'm 4 and 8 here. Feel like I've got a decent curve on my mana. A lot of 2-drops. I have a few removal spells. Yeah, let's see how it goes then. Come on. I'm rooting for those 5 wins. 5 wins would be tasty, so I'm going to buy the Battle Pass. Alright. And let's see. The first game. Versus a Ghost. He's bronze, just like me, after the season reset. So, I've got 2 forests in the swamp. I am second. I act second. I have both of my Lilith Alana cards, one of each type, a Dignitary and an Informant here. I'll keep this hand. Seems pretty reasonable. Okay, good start. So I go Forest and then drop my Death Touch 1/1 on the board. A Shapeshifter. During your turn, this creature has Thirst Strike. It's not his turn currently. Got Gloom Ripper in hand already. I think I want my Informant on the ground, so I'll drop a Swamp. I'll drop my Informant. I probably should have done that after I attacks, but it is what it is. Add 1 mana of any colour. Yeah, you know what? I'll take that. I will take that. Yeah, I'll attack, see if he blocks. No. Okay, 1 damage. Good with me. A little unfortunate. Do I really want this creature? I was just thinking about it then. I can drop the Prideful Feastling next turn. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Hit him with a hello, accidentally. Beholder Elf or pay 2. we got here. This creature enters with negative counters. Remove a counter from this creature. And then a Dawn Blessed Pennant. Show them the Prideful Feastling. And I'll drop the Prideful Feastling too. I'll keep the Blighter up for now, for next turn at least. Let's see what they do. I could always drop the Gloom Ripper as well. How many cards do I have in? That's 2 elves in the graveyard and 2 elves on the board. So it's currently a -4 +4. Feed the Flames. Okay. Add 2. Activate only if there's a an elf in the graveyard. So that would give me 6 mana. I can't quite play that. I actually can. What's the best thing to do first? Do I want to attack or do I? Yes. Thinking. Add 1 mana of any color. He's not happy. Alright, I'm gonna drop the cavalry. He is hardcore spamming me. And is this an instant? It is. He's not happy. No attacks. Enter. Other creatures you control have double strike. Damn, that's a good one. I do want this creature dead. How many elves do I have here? 2. 1, 2. I'm gonna let it attack. No block. Other creatures you have double strike. Okay, that's 4 damage. So if I play this, that's 1, 2. Okay, so I'm gonna Blight Rot the Brambleback Brute. On my turn, I'm gonna drop the Swamp, drop the Gloom Ripper. I'm gonna target the aggressor. Target creature I control. The Druid, why the hell not? And then this should kill it. Boom. Then I attack with all 3. And he concedes. After spamming me with his Yorgo nonsense. Like, let me think, bro. It's my second time with the deck. Right, well, 1-0 to begin with. That's good. I'm well on my way to 5. Alright. Let's get into game 2. Okay, we've got game 2 here against the Pyromancer. I go first this time. I've got an Unbury, a Stomplin, a drop, a 1-drop, a 2-drop, and a 3-drop with an Unbury. The Unbury is not incredibly useful, but I don't think I'm going to get particularly a better hand than this to start with, so I'll keep this hand. Hello. Or I could very likely get a much worse hand. I'll play his hand. Hit him with a hello. He didn't say anything. Didn't respond. Definitely drop in the Druid, turn 2. And I'll be attacking, that's for sure. Stompler's going to be in on turn 3, most definitely. What's he got? The Flame Braider. Okay. And now, I'm okay taking this trade. Both of these trades, if he wants. I don't think he will, though. Because he's looking for a big drop on turn 3. I think he's got 4 mana to play with. 5 mana. Does he have any particular way to use it, though, is the question. If I draw a land next turn with a 39% chance, I won't be the most happy. Got 2 colours on the board, a green. Oh, the swamp too. That does that count? I actually don't know. Like if I draw the pummeler, would it be -3? So a 4 cost, which I could easily pay. What's he got here? A rooftop percher. Exile 2 cards from my graveyard, but I don't have 2 cards. When this creature fight up to 1 creature an opponent controls. So I think I'm going to get rid of the rooftop percher. I don't see any reason why not to. Does that count as fighting, or can I attack? Great, I can still attack. Pretty nifty start. I have an Unbury with nothing in my graveyard. No card draw here, no surveils even. I will block him if he attacks. He's got 2 mana. Oh, that exiles it. Okay, I see. And Unbury is 2 target creatures that share a creature type. This is an aura, so not a creature type. Did he choose to block it? No. Okay. But if he has big elementals, he could play a 6 cost here. A 4 cost. This creature enters, whenever you cast a spell with mana, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. Okay. I think I'm in a little bit of trouble here. I think this is pretty okay. What went into the graveyard? Not an elf, unfortunately. I will not choose to block. Okay, he gets to do this twice. And I'm looking to get rid of my elves now, so I can bring them back just for simply things to do. Definitely attack with both these. He needs to block the menace with 2, which means I can go 1 for 1 with that. He'll probably let the 1 cost through. You need to block it with the second one, bro. Okay, I'll take that trade. And I'll definitely take that trade. Yep, this is signed right. Boom. Beautiful. So I hit an Unbury. 2 that share. Get both of these cards back. This has a counter spell, which would be unfortunate. I have 4 mana left. Bring the Emissary back to defend if it's needed, and the Feastling. Okay, well, that was a little nice momentum play. I'm up a good amount of life here, an amount that I'm comfortable with. It's 6 versus 6 mana, but this Flying Braid has allowed him to do a lot. He's not playing a card. So I have Midnight Tillin here. No elf in the graveyard, but I'll happily Midnight Tillin first. 4 lands off the top. I'll take a swamp, sure, I guess. He knows this is the only creature in my hand. I'm gonna drop it. The cavalry, I would have liked that, don't get me wrong. And an unbury as well. A little annoying. I'll not attack here. Seems a unwise choice. I'll definitely attack next turn with the Eulogist if he doesn't play a card, I was going to say. When this creature becomes tapped, you gain 2 life. I think I'm still going to attack with these two. Put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature. Yeah, that's an easy play. I was thinking about when to play it, but I'm just going to put it on the Foul Knight and then attack with all 4 of my creatures. Wait. When this creature dies! I thought it was when it entered. Well, I made a mistake then indeed. But I still attack with these two. Because no one can block this, really. And then if he attacks with both these, well, I'll just kill the Wonderbrine Preacher. That's fine with me. Oh, he's willing to get rid of the Flame Brider, huh? Alright, well, I'm happy with that. He's still organising his defences. Okay, this is most definitely reasonable with me. I'll definitely do it that way. What's he got? It's not very good, is it, really? No attacks, end turn. Let's have a look here. We've got a 7% chance to draw on the Gloom Ripper, which would be pretty good. 2 elves. 2 elves in the death. And 4, so it could kill the Foul Knight. Sky Swimmer with flying and vigilance. Just pay the 2. I probably should have kept the forest in my hand. There's no reason to attack with any of these. He's going to start chipping me down for 2. It is what it is. This becomes a lot less threatening at a 2/3. Okay, he's got a treasure. What's he got in his hand? I'm thinking a land. Again, I'm not too happy with this. I'm really not. Just pay the 2. I'm not going to attack. So what? We have 12 cards in the library. Our friend has 19. It's currently a waiting game, that's for sure. Got some good hits to come. Abigail. Blind First Strike Lifelink. When she enters up to 1 of the target creature loses all ability. Put the following on her. The Foul Knight. What is in here for me? Nope, definitely don't want to concede. Return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Could take the Eulogist. The Death Touch. The Cavalry, maybe. Probably the Cavalry, right? Yeah, these are my only options. Take the Cavalry. Now, do I want to attack? I do. Full send it. I can use the Cavalry's effect on someone when he blocks. If the Bogart dies, I'll kill Abigail with that very happily. Probably shouldn't have attacked with the Forest Druid, huh? Wait, I couldn't? I'm a noob. I thought I could do that at instant speed. How can you... Leaves me with 4 mana? Four plus 8. Maybe that was the wrong choice. Yeah, of course I'm going to take it. So put him to 7 mana if he doesn't block at all. 7 health if he doesn't block at all. If he double blocks my Cavalry, I think I'm okay with that. Do I attack with the Bogart? Put him to 10. Yeah, I'm going to attack with the Bogart. He can't double block the Cavalry anyway. Okay, he's going to let the token die. He wants the treasure for the Cavalry. And he's got 3 blocking, so that's 6 damage a turn. Okay, well I'm pretty happy with that. I will definitely target Abigail. Unless he's got a combat trick, which he doesn't. I don't have too many cards left in the deck. Okay, 5 damage to me, 3 heal to you. We're definitely playing a the long game here. So this is an instant. What is in the graveyard again? Assassin, Warlock. So that's 5, 8. I'm gonna attack with them all. Damn. Well, I know what I'm bringing back next turn. As an initial cost to cast a spell, behold a Kifkin and exile it. Other Kifkins you control get 1/1 when this creature leaves the battlefield. Return the exile card to its owner's hand. Okay, for now I'm gonna drop the Feastling. Next then I Doze of Dawn Glow the Cavalry. Let's see here. That's 5, 8 mana. Do I need the 9th mana? I'm not gonna block it for now. If I draw the land, okay. I was gonna say if I draw the land, I'm not incredibly upset. Because first I do this, and I get the cavalry back. Then I tap the cavalry, an elf I control, the Feastling, and I attack with the Feastling for a 4 life steal. He doesn't block. And now if he attacks with a Noggle Robber, I'll block with this. I'll let this through. I mean, the Gloom Ripper should win me the game here. And I didn't draw it. That's okay. So, I'm going to target an Alpha Control. Definitely this one. I'm going to tap for a green. And I'm going to cast this on itself. And I'm going to attack with these two. And he will definitely need to block this one. Yeah, good game. There we go. 2-0. 2 out of 5. Not bad. Not bad. I definitely feel like I made some mistakes there. Okay, I'm back, the eagle-eyed. And much you may notice, I'm wearing a different outfit. It's a new day. Still 2-0, chasing that 5 wins. Let's see. Yeah, not a terrible hand. I'd prefer not to have the Dawn Glow in it, but I also don't have a forest, which is a bit of a problem. There's a 24% chance to draw it, but I go first. I'm actually going to mulligan this. Okay. I feel like I have to play this hand. Can't mulligan any further. Got a better mix of land. Get rid of the Unbury or the Grave Shifter. Let's say the Grave Shifter. Okay. Hit a midnight tilling. Tough choice here. Well, if I take this, I won't have an elf in the graveyard. This is my next turn. I can potentially get the elf with an Unbury later. A Blight Rot. And this might be mad, but I'm going to take the fists. Okay, Mirth Oak deck. I do want to get rid of this creature instantly, so if I draw a land, I might just fist it next turn. Ah, he's got one too. If I don't draw, maybe I'll Blight Rot. It'd become a 4/5. There's only 4 damage on the board. Happily take 8 health as well from that. And then I can maybe Blight Rot what he plays next turn. I am looking for more creature cards. That's for sure. A 4 cost. I am pretty happy with that. But do I attack first? Put 4/4. Put 4 -1/1 counters on target creature. Okay, we attack first. Again, I'm happy to heal 4. It's a pretty good card to drop on turn 4 as well. He's letting that through. What type of removal will he have? He might have the Champions of the Shoal card. In which case, I'm pretty sure that would die to a Blight Rot. Reach as well and Trample, so any easy blockers will not cut the trick. These are both instances, and I can play them both next turn. So let's see here. This could be... I can't get to 12 though. I'm definitely double attacking. He's saving his mana. It's a little scary. What do I have in the graveyard here? Just 1 elf. He's thinking. keep out, deal 4 damage to a target tapped creature. That won't kill it. Let's see what he's got. Is he just gonna attack with the token? Block with the token? Ooh. Well, he needed to block with 2 creatures. And that's his lifelink off the board, so it's going to be hard for him to get past 2 health here. What's he got? The creature enters with, and he concedes. Good game. Okay, there's 3. Just need 2 more to get the battle pass. Let's go. Okay, we've found our 4th opponent here. Very colourful fellow, Lorwyn. Okay, good mana base. We have a decent turn 2, turn 3. Yeah, I think we'll keep this one. Could be worse. Oh, lovely. I turn 1 as well. Can't say it's my favourite card in the deck. I'll happily behold an elf. The Stomplin. Also one of my weak cards, I think. He will not block this. There's no way on earth he blocks this. Does he have some removal in his hand? It looks like it. Okay, I think I'm gonna just tap the Dignitary. Wait, how come I can't do that? Oh, there's no elf in my graveyard. Right. Well, that's a little unfortunate. Do I double attack? Yeah, I think I do. I'm kind of scared about what he's got in his hand. Okay, a Tweeze. Another Dignitary. Okay, let's get some attacks in. Do they have another Tweeze maybe? Or a Seer? Or... Okay, I did not expect that. We'll behold the same elf. A counter spell. Okay, well, nice. Uses tokens, create another token. I can no longer attack. He can easily spend 2 to get Menace. What else has he got in his hand? What other tricks has he got up his sleeve? Ah, damn. He's very succinctly destroying my board here. Swamp. Lovely. Does he have another counter spell? No, but he does have a sorcery. Yeah, I'm not going to attack again. Well, I got in graveyard, not much. I'd like Midnight Tilling. The Hovel Hurler. Yeah, I'll block with that. Well, I got the Midnight Tilling. If I do cast it, I will not be able to play it this turn. I mean, the both of them. Okay, well, it must be Dawn-Hand Eulogist, which I can play. No attacks. If he attacks with both, I'll happily trade all my creatures for his. But then again, he can use this. He does have 4 mana. If he has a combat trick, I might just be about to lose the game. But I am going to do this. If he does, you know. He can't cast the Flame Chain Mauler. Oh, he could, actually. What would I prefer? I don't have a sick elf. Still got a decent amount of life. Oh, please don't have a counter spell, bro. Nice. I'll not attack. That's his whole handgun. A Noggle Robber on the board. Okay, I'm less scared now. Let's see, is there any from the graveyard to the battlefield? Then if it isn't your main phase, Blight 2. I think I just take the Eulogist. Unbury a dose. The Gloom Ripper. Oh no. Do I have any more? 2 Unburies, 2 dose of Dawn Glows in my graveyard. I have Grave Shifter left, 7% chance to draw. Oh damn. This might be a tight one then. Do I double attack? Yeah, I think I do. He can use both to block, which he does not do. I'll just hold the land in my hand. If he has a land now, we're in a very good spot. What else have I got here? Love the Safe Light. I'd love the Pitiless. The Grave Shifters obviously would be game over. The Blight Rot's okay. The Prideful Feastling, the Informant's okay too. But the Great Forest Druid and the Prideful, I think, are my worst draws, other than lands, obviously. I'll just let the attack through. That's okay. What could he have in his hand? Well, he must have something in his hand. So I've currently got 10 damage on the board. You could pump this up quite a lot, right? Okay. He's doing it. So, he's going to... Okay, he double blocked. He's on 1 health. I will definitely target the glamour gifter. So, let's see. This creature's got menace, so he needs to drop a creature next turn. He absolutely needs to. Otherwise it's game over. Well, he got the creature. Do I attack? No, I don't attack. I've got a Blight Rot. I've got a Grave Shifter, which would allow me to kill one of these things. So if he draws a land, he is in trouble. Okay, the Emissary. Well, it's not quite what I was looking for. I'll just keep the land, keep it hidden. Do I attack? No. End turn. If either get through now, I'm in a good spot. A land. What's he got? Well, good game. And I did continue to keep drawing lands, but I guess it was one. Okay. Let's get that last win we need. Okay, into the 5th game now. Versus Spit 68. Pretty happy with this hand. Could be a lot worse. Got turn 1 Emissary, turn 2 Tillin, turn 3 Feaslin. Hit him with a hello. You know, that Gloom Ripper card's really good. I mean, maybe it's not good turn 1. Okay, I'm also happy about that. Activate if there is an elf card in your graveyard. Yeah, okay, I'll take it. And I'll lob my guy in. For 1 damage. So, I want to get down my Dignitary. And I'm happy to trade off my Emissary to get an elf into the graveyard to create more mana for my Pummeler. What's this? Target creature control gets 1/1 and gains vigilance until the end of the turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay, so currently this is 6 mana. With this, does it go down to 4? I think it will. But I'll play the Dignitary. Behold an elf. Easy. Definitely not blocking that one. Okay, and again here, I'm really happy because now I can play the pummeler next turn as long as one of these two survive. The pummeler will be dangerous here. What the hell is that? Vivid. When this enchantment enters, search your library for X basic land cards, where X is a number of colours among permanents you control. Reveal those cards, put them in the hand, then shuffle. You may pay an additional land each turn. Okay. He has 1 mana, it's a green. Is there much combat tricks with 1 mana? Okay, that's fine with me. No blocks. The Gloom Ripper. Well, that's what you like to see, innit? What is it currently? I have no elf in the graveyard. I do control 3 elves. So if I draw a land next turn, I can get it on the board. And then I've got Unbury and Dose of Dawn Glow to continuously refish it out if it does get removed in some way. Well, I'm happy to block now, that's for sure. Double green, does he have a combat trick? Can I get an elf into my graveyard? I might be able to. If he blocks this for this, that is a happy trade for me. So I take this, this, and this. Also this. Yeah, also this. He needs to play some blockers. These are good numbers. 2-3-2-3 versus 2-2-2s and a 6-5 with trample. Scary, actually. What would I rather kill? I think I'd rather kill the Fort Worth Lieutenant. Okay, he's in a precarious spot now. Such a precarious spot, actually. Yeah, I'll just show him the Gloom Ripper. In fact, no, I won't. I'll just play it for full cost. That's a big card. When this creature enters, create 1/1 token where X and Y Kipkin creatures token where X is the number of close among permanents you control. Well, you can't end the game. That is a scary board at this point. You can only attack with the 6/6, which I will happily let through. I mean, Gloom Ripper Trample is going to be a problem for this guy, that's for sure. I'll drop Gloom Ripper, put it on the trample, kill one of his creatures as well. Okay. Yeah, I think I've won.
No counter spell from him. Target my creature. Target the Kith Keeper.
There's 5 wins, guys. Okay, game 6, currently 5-0. Now, we've got the gems for the pass. Just need to finish the series, maybe even go 7-0. Alright, what's the opening turn? I don't love it, but I think I'm going to keep it, which might just lose me the game. If instead of a second Feastland it was a swamp, I'd be very happy. And I feel like I've not, I'll show the Prideful Feastland. The Surveil Elf, have I even played it once yet? Has it showed its ugly face? Is it just going to kill me? I hope not. During your turn you get first strike. Okay, that's really good. Make sure to play the Feastling that I did reveal. Play another Feastling turn 3. I'm happy for the Feastling to die, to be honest. When another creature enters, when another creature you control enters, this creature gets +1/0 till the end of the turn. Just send the Feastling in. Okay, maybe that was a bit in, but now I drop the Cavalry, which I'm very happy about, and also the Emissary, so I can block if they attack. Although it does have first strike on its turn. Well, with an elf in the graveyard, I can play the Stoic Grove Brood next turn. Well, that's ugly. That was a good crib swap, and it's been exiled too. So I can't just pull it back with a Grave Shifter. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. Get my 1 life, attack. An 8/7 with trample. Scary. I'm gonna let it through. And I need my lifelink creature on the board. And get myself 1 health. And the Emissary, the 1 HP you get each turn, it does tick up. Alright, when this creature enters you, target X creatures. Oh.
What's the best way to do this? Do I just let 12 damage through? Yep. Getting perilously low now. Can I end the game with an attack? Not only can I not end the game with an attack, but I'm scared. Do I have anything in my graveyard that's useful? No. And if I attack with all of these, if I attack with just a Fiesling, I'm thinking, bro, I'm thinking. Okay, I got 2 health. And then, 4 plus, that's just 3. 4, 6, that's 4 mana and just the 2 costs. Man, Exile and the Cavalry really messed me up. I'll bring Stompy in, that should give me 1 more HP. I might be able to play this now. Oh no, I think that's GG. Good game. Nice. Well, good for him. Got his Vivid deck working. I didn't draw my last cards. Good for him. Good game. A little annoying with the Yorgo thing. And we're getting back into it now. The mirror matchup. Well, this is ugly. I'm mulliganing. Still ugly, but a little better. Okay, drop the Druid. I play the 4-2 just because he's got a 1-3 on the board. Island, a forest, and a mountain. Are we against another Vivid deck here? Burning Curiosity is an additional cost? Wait, what did it do? You may blight 1, exile the top 2 cards of your library. If the spell's additional cost was paid, exile the next top 3 instead. Until the end of the next turn, you may play those cards. What do you have here? Milling and a land. Okay, I'll attack to begin with. Taking his sweet time with this one. Okay, now I can play any of these cards. I don't have an elf in the graveyard, so I'd lose the enter the board trigger. I also don't have an elf in the graveyard, so I would not get the active next turn. In fact, I'm gonna play them both. Bald and Elf, auto pay. I'm hoping he didn't have board clear. And I tap this guy for a white, why the hell not? And I play the Shapeshifter. Now if he kills the Dignitary, because it to eventually prevent it from using its effect, then I can Eulogist. But he has a large card advantage on me right now. A large one indeed. He's thinking, which is fair enough. He's got a lot of things to think through, hasn't he? With 6 cards in hand and 1 he can exile until the end of this turn. Ooh. What's this? Beginning of your first main phase, reveal card from the top of your library until you reveal X non-land cards, where X is the number of colours among permanents you control. For each of these colours, you may exile a card of that colour from among the revealed cards, then shuffle. You may cast the exile cards this turn. Wait, was X equals 0 that round? Is he going to block? Just going to play it. I did not get an elf. Ah, no. I see the creature didn't proc last time. Man, these Vivid decks are pretty cool, huh? Do I full send it? So he could block. He needs to use 2 to block this, so he could block it that way. He can't block this for this, but he can block either of my other 2. And what? Maybe 8 gets through. So if he lets this one through, could block this here. This. No, I'm gonna send it. I was trying to think about his best blocks. Probably these 2 on this, and this on one of these. Okay. That's fine with me, I think. Yeah, it'd be better if it did this? No. No, maybe this is optimal. Wow. Okay. Well, that's his advantage for having so many cards smaller than me. Man, these Vivid decks seem really fucking strong, I'm not gonna lie. There's 2 in a row that... I mean, I wouldn't even say these have been great cards or anything. They just get a lot. They get a lot of juice. Another one. This one again. Okay, now he starts to ramp like a motherfucker. What saves me here? Gloom Ripper would. Yes, yes, I definitely want to do that. I was very confused there. This time I don't think I will be attacking. Man, this creature's so annoying. I'll take a 2 health and deal 2. I am more worried about his next turn. He does actually still have to beat me. He's got 16 cards in hand. He's going to exile probably 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3. He's going to exile 3. Okay, Gloom Ripper, please don't be in these cards. Okay, nice. I think I'll play the Dignitary as well. Oh, I'm such a noob. Order, order, order. I should have played them the other way around so I could have behold the Eulogist first. Using a timeout. That was a big mistake from me. I believe our enemy here has 4 turns to kill me. Definitely not attacking. Okay, he's on 15. He's going to exile 3 to 12. Oh, it's a choice. A big tweeze. He's thinking about what to tweeze here. Sure, it's the Eulogist. Yeah, is he going to get rid of a card? He is. I think I'm screwed, guys. You may exile a card of that color. No attackers. How many lands has he played here? 1, 4, 7, 11. And in graveyard he has a 12th land. So he probably has 5 more lands. Then in his 5 more between 14 cards. Well, I've lost. So let's see. Damage currently at me right now. I've got 2, 4. This don't kill me. Although, I did make a big mistake. He's probably got combat tricks. I probably should have ensured my block. Maybe I should have kept this card on the board actually, just because maybe him milling himself is a win condition that's worth thinking about. So I'll kill this with the trigger from the Bogart. This snail is a bit of a problem. Damn. Kill this guy instead. Oh, I think I lose next turn anyway. 11 health. 6, 7, 9, 14, 15. No attacks. Two cards left. One card left. I need to survive one turn. Oh no, I don't. I need to survive 2 turns. Okay, I'm happy to take this trade. I lose 1. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I have some time. This way I lose 1, 2, 6. Ugh. It's my turn. I need God. So you'll draw a card for turn. If he plays a card which is more than 4 mana, I win. Damn. Yeah, good job. Wait, he can't play it. He might lose because he plays this card. Surely he doesn't play the card. Surely he does not play the card. If he plays the card, he loses. He can't play the card. He can't play the card. I lose anyway if he just attacks all out. Play it, play it, play it. Ah, okay, GG. Oh, good for him. Yeah, every single card in his deck. I didn't get Gloom Ripper. GG. Let's get the next one. Okay, this could potentially be the last game. Currently at 5-2. Hoping to push a little further. I'm gonna keep this hand. We'll get some information about what deck. A Kifkin deck. Okay. Nothing to do turn 2. I'll attack, I guess. Turn 3, we've got some plays. Same with turn 4, the good play. Feastling into Pitiless Fists. I will attack. Ooh, big mistake. Oh, I can submit 0. Okay, I'm fine with that then. Drop a second Feastling. Maybe use the Pitiless next turn, depending on what he drops. I don't have an elf in the graveyard, and the Dose of Dawn Glow is... I ain't gonna be playing that. Maybe I'll play the Eulogist if he doesn't block. Yeah, I'll play the Eulogist then. I'm very happy if it plays a big creature now. Okay, what is this? When the creature control attacks alone, it gets XX until the end of the turn, where X is the number of Kifkin you control. Well, I am definitely gonna just do this. So I still get to attack with a 5, which you can't block. That'll do the trick. Well, I'll still keep beating down on him. Oh, I forgot to play my dignitary. Oopsies. It was a big mistake. I could have won the game. A big mistake. Is he throwing the card away? With his surveil, or is he keeping it? He's keeping it. I can't believe I did that. I could have won the game. Well, maybe I couldn't actually, because he would have blocked 2. He'd have been on 1 health though, and I could have unburied and drawn back my 2 Feaslins or my dignitary, depending on which way he blocked, and I would be in a winning position. Now, does he have a land? You can just keep drawing cards. If he so desires, the Lament is pretty good. He gets the Sveil twice. Yeah, fortunately he only has 1 plane, so he can only use this once or use it on a white card, which he drew here. A swamp. Ugh. There it is. So many hell elves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four, 5. To be honest, I hope he kills the Gloom Ripper. I'd be very happy about that. He's dropping a lot of creatures. Who do I want to kill? I think I'm gonna do this. And then unbury. Return 2 target creatures. Oh, I can do it again next turn as well. So he needs to block. And the Kif Keeper. He's got a lot of tokens, huh? Oh, I'd love it if he did that. Maybe I should have attacked with both, yeah. Maybe that was a mistake. Hopefully he blocks for these two and then I can bring him back again. Okay, lovely, I'll take that. That's not what you want to see, is it? If that's a land, he's in big trouble. He's still in big trouble. So he doesn't die this turn. But there will be a 52 life differential, and I'll have 4 creatures on the board. Yeah, well, this doesn't really count. I'll have 3 creatures on the board. And if he has a board wipe, he dies as well, because assuming it doesn't heal him, I'll Eulogist. He could exile the creature. Okay, good for him. Well, good game. Do I show him I had this in my hand? Yeah, why not? Okay, that's 6-2. 1 game left. It's all to play for now. The last game of the match versus Lemon Boy 24. Could not pick a more fitting opponent. We've got Form Lands, the Surveil card. I'm actually going to keep it. Maybe not the correct decision. He mulliganed once. That's good for us. Him with a hello. Ah, I know that card. Okay, that's a good surveil. Get in the graveyard. He's running a goblin deck. Sure. Okay, guess I'll take one of my own. Next time I can play the guide. Unless a better thing appears. What's this? When this creature enters spell 2, another one or more other creature you control enter. If they entered or were cast from the graveyard, create a token. Ooh. Okay, change of plan. I'm going to play the Eulogist instead. And next then I'll happily trade this for this. Happily. He's got 3 cards. Okay, good for him. definitely take these two. I can't play the Aegis this turn, but I can play the Informant, which allows me to surveil. I'll keep that one. No reason to attack, but I will keep blocking. I'll block all day, block till the cows come home. Ugh, that's ugly, innit?
I'll do it again.
Combat trick. Exile target creature. Okay. And a lifelink. Oh, he exiled it. Fuck. Still, I'd argue maybe the right thing to do. Maybe not. Maybe I should have just played the guide. I thought it creates me the +2/2 token now. I'm okay if he double blocks. Blight 2. That's annoying. That's really fucking annoying. I think I've lost the game. Believe only Gloom Ripper can save me now. Even then, it might not. Okay, good for you. No, he just keeps getting cards like non-stop. I'm not too happy about that one. I think I've just lost. 5, 11. I have 2 life left. I have effectively lost. Hey, good for you. Good for you. These tricolor decks are pretty fucking OP, huh? Well, 6-3. 6-3. We fell off a bit there at the tail end, but yeah, I got the 5 wins, so I'm incredibly happy. So, I'll quickly buy what it is I was trying to get with the gems, just in time as well. Let me hit that claim. 850 gems and 3 packs. Nice. Which brings my gem total to 3790. Which means I can buy the Mastery Pass and I'll have a little bit of gems left over. And there are my rewards. Look at that. Beautiful. So 1,200. That's 2,400. I get a draft token, which is worth 1,500 gems. And then all the rest. There are 0 days left. Lovely. That's what I like to hear. I don't want any of that. Also don't care about that. That's okay. Glad to see the Tyrant. What's that? 30 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle orbs, Mastery orbs maybe. Oh, I'll have to buy all these. Let's do a little pack opening. Alright, well guys, thanks for watching. Yeah, that was fun. We got the gems I needed with gold to spare.
cracking. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, guys. Yeah. Take care of yourselves. Have a good one. Peace out.